Next, Wisconsin entrepreneurs pitch their businesses to local moguls. They will compete for over $30,000 in cash and awards to help take their businesses to the next level. These are the moguls. Jerry Gendusa is the former CEO of MTech. Now he's the founder of Breakthrough, a network of world-changing companies focused on improving lives and untapping human potential. Peg Ann is the former CEO of Empire Level Manufacturing and supports her community by making connections and breaking barriers to help individuals achieve their dreams.
Entrepreneurs that are really successful don't try and think out of the box. There is no box. We all win in a world with no box.
Gail Klappa is the executive chairman of WEC Energy Group, parent of We Energies. He is a member of the executive committee of the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce. Jamie Andrzejewski first appeared on Project Pitch It as an entrepreneur. Now, she's back as a guest mogul. Jamie is the founder of Nourish, an all-natural brand of wellness products for the body, mind, and home. This is Project Pitch It.
Hi guys, I am Kishori and I am the owner of Cocoa Tree Confectionery, and this handsome young man right here is one of my managers, Brogan Ringgold. We opened in March of 2020. We're located in Mequon, and we are proudly still open. I attribute that to two things. One of them is the gorgeous chocolate right in front of you.
Yes.
You guys go ahead and start sampling that right there.
Beautiful. You mean the things that look like marbles?
Yes, those things that look like marbles. I promise they're not gonna crack your teeth.
Yeah. Oh, this is hard. I would take this one.
Sorry, I want another one of these.
Have at it, really, have at it. The red one is our sour cherry.
Very good.
Yes.
The yellow
Raspberry,
one,
purple.
exactly, purple for the raspberry, and so forth.
Which is this one?
I think you took the hazelnut caramel.
Yeah, it's really good.
Was that your
Thank
second
you.
one or your first one?
This is my second.
Every single one of those recipes, I came up with those, and they're a labor of love. So I'm proud of every single one of those recipes.
You manufacture everything in-house?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Where do you get your cocoa?
I use only Berry Callebaut products, and that's Belgian chocolates. We use
really
only
good.
Couverture chocolate, only the best of everything. It's expensive, and the costs have gone up.
And so, it's interesting when you talk about expense, like Peg would say, sometimes expense means quality.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. As I gave you a
Learning,
lesson on
learning from you. Yep. I'm a slow learner, but it'll catch on every once in a while.
Well, it's only been 7 seasons.
And it's not just expense, but
Absolutely, you get what you pay for.
yes.
That's
Tell us about your marketing strategy.
it's right there.
You need chocolate,
we
that's
have
true.
we have a huge banner on Mequon Road and Port Washington Road that says "You need chocolate." That has probably gotten us more attention than anything else.
Do you want to scale your business? We assume you do, and how do you plan to do that?
More so than scaling upwards, we want to scale outward.
What does that mean?
What we want to do is expand our space physically. The space we have right now is very, very small. We cannot be as efficient as we'd like to be because I can't have too many employees in one space. The ambient temperature goes up, and that's not good for chocolate. And we'd also like to have a larger workspace so that we can teach classes in the community. We can have birthday parties. Now might be a good time, Jerry. We're actually going to have you cast a mold. We're going to show you how to do it.
I'm a slow learner.
We're
You
gonna
have
go slow
patience.
for you.
Repetition for me is pretty good.
Well, Brogan's actually going to show you how to do that.
Yes.
So I trained him, and now he's going to train
Apron
you.
and gloves for you.
When, just out of curiosity, in terms of your story, when did you get this dream? When did you start thinking about how you might use your passion?
My daughter is allergic to peanuts, and I could not find her a nut-free Easter bunny. And so I thought, you know what, I am actually going to try and make her one. And that didn't go well the first couple of times I tried to do it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a couple of classes. And that just kind of took off.
So we're gonna make some chocolate
and
here.
I'll kind
You're
of
gonna show me
explain
how?
to you what
Yeah,
he's doing
I'll
as
show.
he's
Yeah.
here. So,
I think you should talk for a bit. You should kind of take the show over.
You want?
yeah, actually,
Okay.
go ahead. Go
All right.
ahead.
So this is our Guayaquil chocolate. So it's dark chocolate, obviously the best quality, as Kishori mentioned before. So to start, you just take the spoon and you're just going to fill each of these cavities with the chocolate?
Well, properly tempered chocolate, and that's one of the things that I have to train these guys, is chocolate has to stay at a correct temperature in order to cling to the mold.
You sell direct to consumer.
We do.
Do you have other channels in which you get your chocolate out there?
We have partnered with Bartolotto restaurants. They have been just amazing. That's been huge for us.
Absolutely.
So we can't say enough about them.
So here comes the fun part, all right? So you're gonna tap out all the excess air because we don't want any bubbles.
You want some
of
help at all,
chocolate.
or?
I got it. I can help you if you want. Flip it over.
Yep. He's making it rain.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, look at that
Oh,
technique.
look at you. Wow.
Basically a pro already.
I love your sign. That sign makes people stop on the highway, and I'm positive they go, oh yeah, I need a piece of chocolate right now.
Yeah, we figured I have about 20 seconds to get their attention, so it had to be quick. It had to be something that would catch their eye right away. That was what we were thinking, exactly.
See, I told you I was a little slow, Lawyer.
What was your background before this?
All good, all good. Scrape the sides.
Sides?
My background is actually, I have a degree in business.
Oh, okay, perfect.
This is how we did, guys. What do we
Not
think? What
bad.
do we think?
Very
Not bad.
good.
Very good.
Thank you.
And actually, I'm going to show you guys through the magic of television.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys what happens after it's all done. We crack them out, and we have all these lovely bonbons right here in front of you. Ta-da!
How can we help you scale out?
Yeah.
Really, it is to get the larger sized.
So you're more productive.
Yeah. My goal is not to be that big,
Yeah.
because what we do is not automated.
Right.
I cannot and will not automate.
Yes. Love
Everything
that.
we do is by hand.
But as you scale out, you're talking about scaling out,
Mm-hmm.
then you grow as you scale out.
My goal is not to ever automate.
Yep. But just with scaling out with your size, without automating.
Yes. Yeah,
That's a good business model.
absolutely. Because my goal is to be the best. It's not to be the biggest.
Very impressive company.
Yes.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. And thank you so much.
guys.
Look, sports are going to end at some point in time. And so for myself, finding ways to think about the future, think about my life after basketball, and connecting with people like, Jerry Gendusa, Gail Klappa, David Gruber, Peter Fagan, Ted Kellner, kind of just shows the community side that the Milwaukee Bucks and specifically Wisconsin have.
Coming up, a coffee company with an inclusive twist. Later, this entrepreneur is sharing his grandmother's recipe for Greek almond dip. 2 mission-based entrepreneurs and leaders, Jerry Gendusa and Pat Connaughton, are proud supporters of Project Pitch It, a TV show dedicated to inspiring Wisconsin entrepreneurs. Pat impacts communities through the Pat Connaughton Foundation and through his company, 3 Leaf Partners. Jerry's company, Breakthrough, focuses on untapping human potential. Together, they are building economic growth and changing lives.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Mackenzie, and I am the owner of Inclusion Coffee Company. Inclusion Coffee Company is a coffee shop that employs individuals with disabilities. Something that's unique about our shop is obviously we employ individuals with disabilities, but we also let them be a part of the everyday life that we have there. So they do drive-through practice, money handling, we practice a lot of that, customer service skills, obviously taking the orders, and they also make all of our food and drink options that we have available. We do have a full breakfast and lunch menu, as well as our coffee drinks, smoothies, fraps, and assorted teas.
Where are you located?
We are located in Heartland.
In Heartland.
Heartland, yes. So we brought some coffee for you to try. We did bring coffee bags if you do want to take one home, and also shirts that you can take home as well. So we brought a few different ones that you can pick and take home.
Can you just tell us a little bit about your backstory?
Yes.
So you're talking about you're employing all these people with disabilities. This is extremely noble. How did this come about?
Yeah, so I went to UW-Whitewater and got a degree in early childhood and special ed. Thought I was going to be a teacher. I went a different route. And then I just actually graduated with my master's from UW-Madison in educational leadership. So using both of those degrees, I opened up Inclusion Coffee Company, and we are running very successful so far.
Congratulations.
I think you're still a teacher.
Yes, I
yes,
agree.
I always say that
I
I'm still
agree.
teaching, just in a different way.
You'll always be a teacher.
Yes, absolutely. So today I have actually brought two of my employees, Matt and Jordan, if they want to come out and talk a little bit about our shop.
Hello.
Awesome.
Oh.
Hi. So this is Matt. He's been working with us for about 5 months now. And he just wanted to talk about his favorite parts of Inclusion Coffee Company.
My favorite parts is people with my coworkers a lot, but Mackenzie is one of my bestest boss I ever met, and I like talking to customers and make them happy and make them smile.
When you leave, Matt, how does it make you feel when you leave?
Very happy when I leave. I would love to come back again. Another shift.
Thank you, Matt. And Jordan, how does it make you feel to be included in a business that's very inclusive and loving, as Inclusion Coffee Company is?
I really enjoy working there. I feel valued as a person and as a person with disabilities. I like working with coworkers who are open-minded and value what we can bring to their team.
Mackenzie, how many employees do you have?
Currently, we have about 20, with 60 to 70% of them having a special ability.
Yeah.
Yes, so very, very fortunate for that. And that kind of leads us into our next topic, is where we need your help. We do want to spread inclusion to more than just the Heartland and Lake Country area. So we are looking to open, renovate, and purchase a mobile coffee cart to employ more of the people on our waiting list. With that being said, we do have a waiting list of 150 people, with over 100 of those people being individuals with a disability.
150 people on your
Yes.
backlog as far as employees that want to work with you.
Correct.
And how about your profitability?
We are profitable right now, hoping that stays in
will-
the
it
long
will
run.
stay.
It will.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the customer bases that are coming in is families with individuals with disabilities, just showing their kids that they can have a job too when they grow up.
The coffee is delicious.
Very good.
I'm assuming you're selling it at the cafe. Do you have other distribution channels for it?
We have reached out, or Marquette actually reached out to us. They want to sell it in their coffee shop at the campus. So that is a coming project, hopefully.
UWM probably do the same thing at their LEC.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, so we're hoping to sell it to other places as well. And
Love it. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Great
thank
stuff.
you.
What all of you are doing for the community is wonderful.
Yeah, cheers.
Consulting.
Cheers to you
Yeah.
guys, yeah.
You never know.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's wonderful.
Project Pitch It was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had. It was really helpful to take a hard look at my business and what my goals are and ensure that I was able to articulate that in front of the moguls. We just launched our food truck, which we are naming a mobile dessert bar, and I truly believe that my experience on Project Pitch It gave me not only the confidence to be able to put myself out there and put my business out there. We've been able to really expand in the last year and are looking forward to expanding again in the future. I just want to say thank you again to Project Pitch It. I also really want to thank the moguls. The experience on Project Pitch It was great because of them. They gave extremely good advice. Even after the show, a little bit of coaching and guidance from the moguls was extremely helpful in continuing to launch and grow Sweetly Baked.
Coming up, this entrepreneur is sharing his grandmother's recipe for Greek almond dip.
My name is Michael and Agnes. I am the founder of Yaya Skordaya, otherwise known as Greek almond dip.
Can you say that again? Yaya's?
Yaya Skordaya. Skordi means garlic in Greek, so Skordaya is a classic Mediterranean dish that I've taken from my Yaya, my grandmother. So I chose to do the farmers markets and to bring hummus to the market. What I found was that I also decided to bring out the Skordaya, the Greek almond dip. Soon after, the hummus sales went down and the Skordaya, the Greek almond dip, caught fire. It's plant-based. Plant-based eating is not something that's a fad. It's here, it's something we're experiencing. You don't have to give up taste or texture. My product's nutritional panel was very appealing to my customers as well. So for the last 5 years, we've been doing farmers markets. And so proof of concept, over 260,000 wooden spoons we bought. I remember I bought my first 10,000, I thought, I'll never use these. And here I am 5 years later, having really comfort in knowing that the consumer has welcomed our product. We've done over 10 different locations for farmers markets. This year we did 5 a week, And once again, just a resounding, approval of the product.
So you go to the farmers markets. Where do you go from farmers markets? Good place to start.
Great place to start. Next thing would be retail. So we have about a dozen stores that we've been doing retail. We've had a number of stores in the area request our product. Outpost. Was really thrilled when I received the notice, but I'm trying to balance my life and my work. So at the beginning, it was proof of concept. Let's see what we can do. It was really growing, but yet my wife and I, we have 4 children, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Back then they were 2, 4, 6, 8. We weren't ready to commit to the CPG, the consumer packaged good business, which requires a lot of time and energy. Although we knew we had something that had legs, we knew that we had to be prepared, ready as a family to move forward with it.
But if you have cash flow and you rely on others to do that, you can scale through others where you don't have to do it all yourself, right?
Right, this is true. And cash flow has been better now, in the later years. Working capital, a little, weak in that area because we've got some purchases that we need to make. One would be the delivery vehicle. We can do about 2,500 units where we're at currently. We do about 2,000 units a week right now, and with another machine we can get to 5,000, but I have a facility in East Troy, Wisconsin. It's called the Honey Creek Collective. Prior to that, it was Michael Field's Agricultural Institute.
Now, are you and your wife making the product?
I make the product. I've got a friend of 50 years that helps me out as well, and another gentleman named John that has joined in. So I have people that help us in the markets, and the 3 of us, we produce it. And we have people that help us package it as well.
How many total products do you have?
I have about 13 flavors in the portfolio. The garlic is the original. I'll show the basket right here. The garlic is showing, it's 5 simple ingredients. And classically, it would have stale bread. My yaya is a mountain, the island of Crete, mountain people. They would use stale bread and incorporate it in their cooking. They'd put it in their meatballs, or they'd put it in their salads, or they'd make bread puddings. And in this case, they would put it in the square, the Greek almond dip at the end to tighten it up. My Norwegian wife was like, I'm not eating blended bread. So I said, okay, let's try something else. I tried a little sweet potato, and now I've got something that's gluten-free, like hummus. So it runs with hummus in the aspect of what the consumer's looking for is a gluten-free product, dairy-free product. No preservatives in our product.
What's your projected revenue?
Projected revenue for about $380,000.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's been a grow every year. Now it's time to bring this to the public, to share the love. That's what I tell people. My yaya said my food for you is my love.
Who's your yaya?
My yaya Maria was from the island of Crete. My mother's mother. She just had a lasting impression on me.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Opa!
Congratulations.
Great job.
Thank you.
Next, the moguls discuss the pitches and decide what award will best help the entrepreneurs. Now, the moguls will decide which award will best help the entrepreneurs. The Peg Ann and David Gruber $10,000 Project Pitch It Award will help an entrepreneur soar to the next level. The UW-Lubar Entrepreneurship Center Jerry Gendusa Award is $5,000, plus a business assessment and mentorship to help scale up their business. The We Energies DNA Network Award is $1,500, plus mentoring and business planning from the experts at We Energies and Deb Allen's DNA Network.
So we just saw 3 amazing entrepreneurial endeavors.
Yes, all of them.
They're crazy. Yayas, when I think of Greek food and I think of hummus, it was like my favorite one.
Yeah.
Well, it was fantastic. But you think about the balance between hummus and chocolate.
And then you love special abilities. You were talking about special abilities.
I think they are special abilities.
We're all unique.
This is going to be a tough one because they're all, as you say, mission-driven, all articulate, all have great vision. It's going to be difficult.
And cash is king naturally, but there's a need for strategy. There's a need for operations. There's a need for inventory control, manufacturing, you name it.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of good mentorship.
I went through this, and my prize, I got both, right? And they were both immensely valuable to me. And the networking, the connections afterward, the strategy sessions, hugely beneficial. Both, whatever way we go, it's a winner.
When I think of untapping potential and in job creation, we're doing it through youth, and we're doing it with people who have special abilities.
This is going to be a really tough decision.
That's right.
Project Pitch It inspires and educates on the values of entrepreneurialism. In 7 seasons, almost $4 million have been invested. We've featured 170 Wisconsin entrepreneurs, creating more than 400 jobs. 92% are still in business with a collective increased revenue of 500%. Entrepreneurs build strong local communities, and together, Wisconsin is unstoppable.
Now, the Moguls award $30,000 in cash and awards to help the entrepreneurs scale up their Wisconsin businesses.
Well, Kishore, congratulations. We were so impressed with your energy,
Thank you.
with your vision, and with what you've accomplished so far. And frankly, the chocolate is phenomenal.
Thank you.
So we want to congratulate you. We Energies and DNA are going to present you with an award of $1,500 to continue to help you expand.
Thank you.
To provide more space, to keep that chocolate just at the right temperature. And in addition to that, both We Energies and DNA are happy to provide you with a day of mentoring each to help you with marketing, to help you with strategy, to help you with anything we can to help you untap your potential.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Mackenzie and team, this is an amazing story. You already have 20 employees. I think there's like 150 potential employees that you have the thought process to onboard. You're getting awarded the Breakthrough Strategies, which is done with the Lubar Entrepreneurship Center as well. This consists of $5,000 in cash. But most importantly, this gets into the strategy. The initiatives, when I think of retaining, attracting, and developing talent, you'll have some challenges or some opportunities that we want to help with.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. This is so exciting. Nice job, guys. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Hey everybody, how we doing?
You're doing great.
So great.
You're doing great. I wish I had a grandmother that could cook. She passed on the worst cooking skills, and she passed them on to my mother, and my mother passed them on to me. So anyway, I am here to present to you the Peg Ann David Gruber Project Pitch It $10,000 award. So you can get that vehicle going to other places.
Right on. Opa! That's what we say in Greek, right? Efkaristo, thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate the love. Thank you. Awesome.
To dive into more on Project Pitch It, check out our new podcast, where we go behind the scenes and talk to the creators, moguls, and entrepreneurs for a deep dive into entrepreneurialism in Wisconsin. Follow us wherever you find your podcasts.